Today we'll be checking out the plugin for the Magento 2 platform-based web stores. That's the Magento 2 Sell as Brand plugin. So today I'll be showing you the workflow at the storefront and how the admin can set up the brands from the admin backend panel for this plugin. We'll be showing you that as well. Basically using this plugin, the store admin can create the brands for their stores and can even create brand specific pages, and apart from that he can also has the choice to choose the layout and can upload the cover images and the logo for the brands there. Right there you can see that I'm at the storefront on the home page, and here we have the heading, that's the shop by brand, and here we have different brands. So for the demo purposes I've just created, for example, my computer, company, star group, my computers. And if you want to explore all of the brands that are selling within this store, we can tap here in the view all brands button, and that brings up the complete list of brands that are being sold out within the online web store that's based on the Magento 2 platform itself. Apart from that, the customers on the storefront can tap anywhere. For example, if he wants to check this particular brand, that's the star group with 3 products, he can also check the details by tapping read more. That brings up this brand info of that particular brand, and he can tap here in the shop now button, and that brings up the particular brand name. And here we have the cover image and the other image for the brand. Here we have the more info section, and if I tap on that, that brings up the complete info of the brand along with the complete listing of the products that are within the same. Now here you can see that within this we have 2 products, that's the white shirt and the white t-shirt, and here we have the brand name itself along with the logo, so the customers can easily add the particular brand to the cart and can then make a checkout thereafter. Now within the lane navigation as well, you can see that we have a value specific, that's the brand. Under that we have the star group itself. Now coming back, basically the admin can set up the visibility of the brands on the home page, on the category page, or within the layouts as well. That's basically the flow itself of this particular plugin that allows the admin to create the brands from the backend and can set up them as per the need, and can add the products to the created brands as well. And now, before proceeding further and showing you the rest of the flow, how the admin can create the brands and the rest of the initial configurations there in the backend, kindly do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. Now let me take you to the admin backend panel and let's see the rest of the flow there itself. So I've already logged into my Magento 2 platform-based web stores backend panel by entering my username and the password. So before making use of this plugin, let's see how we can make the initial configurations. And for that, you'll have to navigate through stores and then configuration. On the configuration page on the left hand side under the Webkul block, we have the option that's the sell as brand. And here we have the general settings of the sell as brand, wherein you'll be able to enable or disable the functionality of this particular plugin within your Magento 2 platform based web store by choosing a yes. Otherwise, to disable this brand functionality, you can choose a no for the same. Thereafter, you can tap here in the save configuration after choosing a yes to enable. Now after the successful installation of this particular plugin, you'll find one of these options on the admin side and panel with the name brands, and under that we have all brands and the brand settings. So let's go through each of them one by one. So first let's go to the brand settings, and then we'll check the all brands. Now under the brand settings, here you can see that we have the configuration options for the brands that are being displayed on the home page, brand category page, on the product page, brands showcase page, individual brand page. So you can set up these configurations very easily. So on the home page, you can enable a widget that we were already seeing, as you can see here. Let's go back, and you can enable the widget functionality on the home page for your brands by enabling this option. You can set up the widget label. Here it is customizable, so it depends upon your requirement how you want to have this particular widget label being displayed. So this label would be displayed here, as you can see, shop by brand. Now coming back here, you have the option to set up the layout view for your brands there. You can have it as a carousel or you can have it as a grid, depending upon your requirement there. So right now you can see that it's kind of a grid right now. You can make it as a carousel as well, and you can set up the number of brands that would be displayed within the selected layout view, be it a grid view or a carousel view. Now here you can see that for the home page I have chosen now the layout view as carousel. Initially it was grid. So now if I show you the home page again, you can see it's displaying the brands in a carousel form. You can navigate to the right, you can navigate to the left as per your own requirement, and from here you can choose any of the created brands, and this is for the customers to choose. So this is the interface for the customers. You can set it as a grid view or you can set it as a carousel as well. Now coming back to this brand section, and under that brand settings, similarly you can set up the brand category page. You can choose to include brands in layered navigation. So if you remember, for example, if I go to one of the brands, that's the Star Group, here you can see that we have it in the layered navigation as well, as you can see. Apart from that, if I go to the product page under this particular brand, then we'll be able to see the details of the brand here on the product page as well. So here you can see the name of the brand, it's a featured one, and the description for the same. Now coming back, so you can choose this as a yes to enable the brands to be displayed on the category page. Include the brands in the layered navigation as well. You can also set up to choose the option where you'll be able to display the brand name with the product, as you can see here, brand name with the product. And coming back, we can also display the brand image with the product. So here's the brand image. Under the brand we have the brand image, and this is the product page itself and the product image on the left hand side. Then for the product page, you can show the brand logo, you can show the brand name, you can show brand other details. So this is the brand name, the logo, and the other details as well. Coming to the brands showcase page, you can set up the brand page name. You can set it the layout with the option of displaying the what we say as the brands in a grid or grid with images. You can choose to show or display the brands to be shown per page. So if you have chosen 5, then on per page, depending upon the showcase pages that I've created, you can set up the number of brands to be displayed. You can set up the display brand description as well, and that would display the brand description. So if I go back here, and if I tap here on the more info, you can see the details, the icon or the logo of the brand, and the details of the brand as well. Now coming back, we have the individual brand pages, so you can set up the individual brand pages as well. So you can enable to appear them in the search engine pages. You can set up to show the brand cover image. You can set up to show the brand description and the brand other details as well. Lastly, you can tap here on the save button to save the changes, and those would then be reflected here at the storefront itself. And if I go back to the home page, we had set it as the carousel. Alright, now let's go back. Now coming to the other section, that's the all brands. So here you'll find the complete list of brands that you've already created. The admin can make mass action to delete or to change the status as enable or disable for any of the created brands that you have created here. So here you have the thumbnail and the other details as well. You can set up the list priority, set up the status of each of these brands. You can edit any of the created brands as well. So for example, I had created this test brand. I've set the visibility on the home page, brand list page, and the category page. And if I tap here in the edit link under the actions column, I'll be able to edit the details of this particular brand that I've already created. I can disable it by toggling or tapping the toggle button here. We can change the brand name, whether you want to have it as exclusive or not. So this exclusivity is visible here on the brands itself. So if I tap here on the product, it's featured. So that's the exclusivity of the same. And you can set up the other details visible on the more information section and this particular section here as well. Coming back, you can choose the visibility for the same, the list priority, set up the meta title, keywords and the description for this created brand. Then under the content you can enter the brand description that would then be visible to the customers on the respective sections there. And lastly, you can upload the brand logo and the brand cover as well. So if I go back here and if I go back and let me open that other test brand that I had created. So here's the logo and this is the other image, the back image, the logo of the same. So if we go back, so that's how you can edit a brand. Now to add a new brand, you'll have to just tap here on the add new brand button. That brings up the section to create a new brand. You can set up the brand name, set it as exclusive or not, set up the other details, choose where you want to make it visible, set up the list priority, the meta title, keyword and the description, set up the content for the same, and you can set up the image for the brand like the brand logo and the brand cover image. Thereafter just tap here on the save button and you're done creating a new brand itself. Now quickly let me show you how you can assign the brands to the products. Go to the products. You can do it to a new product that you're going to create or an already one. So for example, if I add a new product, let me show you the section where you need to choose the brand for which it would then be associated with. Now coming down here, you can see that we have a brands option, and from the drop down you will get all of the brands that you've already created. Just choose the brand and then save it, and then this particular product would be available under that particular brand. Now coming to an already created product, the same goes for that as well. You just need to edit the product. For example, let's edit the white t-shirt. And on the product edit page, I'll just scroll down and here we have the brand and it comes under the star group. Now this is the same one after you've assigned it. Now if I go to the star group, we have two products assigned to this brand, and here's our white t-shirt that you just saw there, for which we had chosen the brand as the star group. So that was much about the plugin itself. That's the Magento 2 Sellers Brand plugin, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the flow of this particular plugin. And if you still have any questions, queries, suggestions, requirements, then kindly do get back to us at support@webkul.com, raise a ticket at webkul@uvides.com, contact us through webkul.com/contacts. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video and have a great day ahead.